fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Paulo Dybala. His game's all about control and subtlety, rather than power and strength. But that doesn't make it any less effective. He goes past defenders with a couple of silky...
And a chance! And that was very necessary. Strokes it back. And that pass just didn't quite work. Pedri looking sharp there. Nico Williams. O'Brien spots it and intercepts. Now it's Watkins. He's played it back. And it's Scott. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked out the run. That was nowhere near his best. And here's the chance to counter. Still goalless. Nico Gonzalez. Marlen.
They've got to make this nice and quick. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lewis Skelly is there, and he can get that clear. Pedri. Nico Williams. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? And the shot! There it is! Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while...
Shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Pellegrini. Now this could be a chance. Tries to play it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pedri. Almost half an hour in now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Looking for options for movement. Spread it left. He's got away. Now it's Watkins. Pellegrini. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Foden.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, well measured. This looks promising. And he shoots! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Now it's Baturina. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Marlon goes for a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Marlon is offering a wry smile there.
Pellegrini with the short one. There's the shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. Dybala! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Paulo Dybala really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's really well cleared. Knocks it into space. Drilled in low. Scott.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Threads one in. And here's Marlon. Nico Gonzalez. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack.
He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Muslera will have to save it here or there's real trouble. What a save from Muslera! That's a decent clearance. Out towards the flank. Lewis Skelly. Deep cross. And one more try! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Very nicely done. Good read, needed to be. Marlon. Oh, they can break here. And that's another good win of the ball. That ball looks a good one. It's a promising position. Cross in. Oosterwolde with the clearance.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Dybala, and he's managed to get free. Watkins, that is lovely. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And he was quick to react. Pellegrini. And here's Watkins.
Watkins really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again,
Takes a shot! Goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Pedri. Now it's Williams. And he's had it nicked away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Cleared without hesitation.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to...
Shapes to shoot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Worth a try, but not this time.
Pellegrini really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock
Il
now.
numero 21.
And it's
Il numero
Baturina.
17.
He's on it, can he get away? Now, can they get him away? And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pass is just off target.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that was vital. Nicely aimed pass. Pinches it off him. He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out. That's a sharp pass. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Now it's Baturina. Nico Williams has it out wide and in space. And the shot! Oosterwolde clears. Oh, there's a probing ball.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Il quarto uomo indica 2
Well
minuti
played,
di
that
recupero.
has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well,
And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd...